Hey guys, welcome to Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I'm wearing this Arkansas Razorback hat in honor of the artist who I'm doing today. I don't know if he's a Razorback fan or not, but, well, I want to say Nicky Shoulders because that is a mob name. I gotta tell you, but it's Nick Shoulders. But that name just reeks of a mob name. If somebody was called Nick Shoulders up here, first off, anybody named Nick is generally Nicky. But Nicky Shoulders? That's going to be tough for me just to say Nick Shoulders. But I'm reacting to his song Rather Low. I haven't heard Nick Shoulders stuff, and I don't know this song. And but from what I looked up, it said on his Facebook page, it says from somewhere, Arkansas, or somewhere in Arkansas. So somewhere in Arkansas. And this will also be a shout out to my buddy Mike. Mike is down there in Little Rock, and thinking about you, Mike. You know that much. And this is requested by Hunter Youngblood. So we're just going to get after this thing, and we're going to get to see it. It's a video. And Texas fans, don't get too mad at me for wearing this, because I wear the Longhorns hat, and you know that much. All right, here we go.
I grew up on just enough property in the Ozarks to have room to learn how to yodel and do bird call whistles, and kind of had my grandpa's gospel and country to work off of, and then just learned to yell real loud. And that's really all a yodel is just a controlled yell, as it turns out.
Well, my eyes adjust, my joints are rusty, sheets are awful cold and dusty. Roll over, folks, I must have been another night on the bend. Kick rocks, slept in songs, fool on levee walks, scout shoot the kingdom in nice where there's bugs in my head. Sick, sad, sentient, a penny saved, a penny spent to sleep at the wheel. Sure beats being awake in my bed. Last call to feel small, I dread the sight of alcohol. I don't know where this train stops, but I want off. Been rather low out here together. I reckon that we'll keep trying if rock bottom it never shows. You're not alone if there's a storm to weather. I ain't welcome at home, I don't know about you.
All right, he's painted quite the picture from the lyrics I could pick up on. He's drinking too much. He wants to stop. He doesn't know when that train's going to stop. He's not welcome at home. I missed a bunch of other stuff because this is like a creative artist explosion. That should be the name of a talent agency. But a lot going on here. Unreal. I mean, yodeling, you don't hear it too often. I mean, I went to a concert a few years back. I saw Jewel up here in New Jersey, and she yodeled. Like, she let everybody know this is something she's going to be yodeling. And you have to experience a yodeler at least once in your life. I don't care where you're from. I know many of you folks in the South or in Alaska and so forth, you've heard yodeling. But this is different, you know. Unbelievable. The creative brain, just the linguistic creative brain always gets me because I'm a word nerd. But this kind of creativity, like where to do the shoot, what to wear, what the song's going to be, a whole thing. Now it's whistling.
Oh, double takes and double stops, I double dare ya, call the cops, I'll die where I stand if I hear wagon wheel again. 40 days of foggy nights withered by the city lights, and don't remember existential crisis being part of the deal. I told you once, I told you twice, I'm steeped in verse, cursed in vice, traded my 40 acres for a mountain of pain.
Ouch.
Hot damn hams can blinded in the promised land, don't mind if I do declare we're as good as dead. Been rather low out here together. Oh, I reckon that we'll keep trying if rock bottom it never shows. You're not alone if there's a storm to weather. I ain't welcome at home, I don't know about you.
This upbeat, happy song, and his life sucks.
You're not alone if there's a storm to weather. I ain't welcome at home, I don't know about you. I ain't welcome at home, I don't know about you.
A holler's got just enough space, like I said, to kind of like create this little antechamber. So like basically my neighbors lived over here and I lived over here, and it was just far enough that we had to kind of yell across to each other. So I figured out how to yodel doing this like kind of deal, and that break is what became a yodel eventually. But yeah, I think a holler makes you better at this sort of thing just because you have more space and you get a little echo out of it, which I think is encouraging to a young aspiring yodeler.
Young aspiring yodelers.
Western AF. I got ideas what AF means. It usually means as F-bomb, but maybe that's not. It could be Air Force, but I don't think so. Man, was that entertaining. That had a lot of stuff you don't hear in a normal song. That had a lot of stuff you don't see in a regular video. That was just different. I love different when it's done well. I don't like different just for difference sake, because that could be annoying. But this was not that. This was good. A whistling, yodeling, conversation. You got a dog. You got that old dilapidated building. He's talking about the holler and how he even became a yodeler, which he said is just controlled, what did he say, controlled yelling? So that's an interesting depiction. I'm going to rate that experience. It just made me happy. I mean, it made me think of, you know how there are some folks who like, they might only get one day off for Thanksgiving, and they don't live near their family. Like I have some younger people, and some of them are like my surrogate daughters who live in New York City. 2 of them are from Arkansas, one's from South Carolina, and their families are all over the place. So they don't get with people for Thanksgiving, not their family. They'll have like straggler friends who will get together, and they call it Friendsgiving. And that's what this reminded me of, where he's like, I'm not welcome at home, like, but you're not alone, because I'm not welcome at home, and maybe you're not either. So maybe, you know, that was what my mind went to, is like birds of a feather, even lonely, kicked out of the house, birds of a feather, got to get together. All right, Nicky Shoulders. Hunter Youngblood, thank you for that. I am going to give that was a hell of a composition. I don't even know what you call that. I mean, I would alt country, western, yodely. I don't know what you would call it. I would just call it country, I guess. But I'm going with a 9.2. There was a lot of thought put into that, at least from what I could tell. And fun, upbeat, uplift, your standard uplifting, quasi-bluegrassy type feel, where it's sad song, and yet you're just like happy, the guy singing it happy. It's like, that just cracks me up. So, all right, Hunter Youngblood, thank you for that recommendation, my friend. Leave your comments, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on another video. Go Hogs. Keep rocking the country.